Hi everyone, welcome to the Piano Keys. I'm so glad that you're here. This tutorial was requested by my viewer Kevin. Hi Kevin. And this is an arrangement that I made of a really popular and very old song called Somewhere Over the Rainbow. A lot of people became aware of this song when the Hawaiian artist Iz did a cover of it. Iz has passed away since, but if you've never heard of him, he does like a Hawaiian version with ukulele. It's really nice. Mine is more jazz influenced, and I do have the sheet music on my website, thepianokeys.com. Go download it and see if that helps you. As usual, I'll show you each hand by itself, and then we do the hands together, and I split it up into parts because that's really the best way to practice. So if I go on and add hands together before you're ready, you need to back up on the video and keep reviewing the parts that you need reviewing. As for fingering, I made a performance video of this piece, and I wasn't thinking about fingering, I just played it with whatever felt right. So then I went back and wrote down the fingering. I think I got most of the same as I did in the performance video. If the fingering doesn't work for you, pick your own, okay? Try different options and see what you like. If you like my videos, please click the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It makes me feel great. And I will start doing Facebook Live videos soon, which is a chance for us to interact with one another in real time. Go to my Facebook page, The Piano Key, and click like and follow, and that way you'll be alerted to when I'm doing a Facebook Live. I'm also on Instagram, The Piano Keys TPK, where I take pictures. If you like to look at that sort of thing, go check it out. If you're ready to learn my version of Somewhere Over the Rainbow, keep watching. Left hand fifth finger goes on the C that's just below middle C. Third finger on E, first on G. Then you take your fifth finger down to A, second on E, first on A, fifth on E, third on G, first on B. So let's do that much. You can think of them as groups of threes. So the first group has the notes C, E, and G. The second group has A, E, A. And the third group has E, G, B. Okay? Let's go from the beginning of part one, starting on fifth finger, C. C, E, G, A, E, A, E, G, B. Second finger goes down to D sharp. Then fifth finger on D, that's just below the D sharp. And again we have a group of three notes. These three notes will be D, F, and A. 5, 3, 1. And from here, fifth finger on low G, first finger on F, play them together. Let's take it from the beginning of part one, C, E, G to start. 5, 3, 1. Ready, go. C, E, G, A, E, A, E, G, B, go down to D sharp, second finger, then another group of three, D, F, A, G, and F. From here, take the fifth finger down to the low C, second on G, first on E, cross over with your second finger, put it on G, take your thumb out from underneath your hand, put it on the B flat. Let's do that last part again. C, G, E, G, B flat. So you can see I'm connecting all the notes. You don't need to pick up. You can if you want to, but it's really easier just to connect. So 5, 2, stretch out 1, cross over 2, then 1. From here, put your fifth finger on C. then you're going to have another group of 3. It's going to be F, C, F, 5, 2, 1. F, C, F. You play that F, C again. This time, instead of going to F, you go one note higher to G. Then second finger goes to F. Let's take it from that low C. C, G, E, G, B flat, C, F, C, F, same F down here, F, C, reach up, G, F, now third finger on E, pick up your hand, first finger on C, step it down, second on B, third on A. From here, you have another group of 3. It will be D, A, and D. 5, 2, 1. D, A, D. Next group of 3 is G, D, F. 5, 2, 1. G, D, F. Then another group of 3, C, E, G. 5, 3, 1. C, E, G. Let's go back to that C stepping down to A, those quick notes. First finger on C. Here we go. C, B, A. Now group of 3, D, A, D. Next group of 3 is G, D, F. 5, 2, 1. Then C, E, G. 5, 3, 1. And we're going to finish out part 1 with 2 chords. Fourth finger on D, first finger on A, and then fifth finger on low G, first finger on F. So you can play them together if you want. The way I did them, I rolled up. So it's almost like you're trying to play them together, but your thumb is late, like that. Okay? You don't have to play it like that. You can just play this if you want to. Entirely up to you. Let's go from the beginning of part 1. I'll say the note names. C, E, G to start. C, E, G, A, E, A, E, G, B. Second finger on D sharp. Then D, F, A, G and F. You recognize this? It's the last chord we play in part 1. C, G, E, G, B flat, C. Next group of 3. F, C, F. Then start it the same way. F, C, reach up to G, F, E, pick up, first finger on C, run it down. Next group of 3, D, A, D, G, D, F, C, E, G, D and A, and then roll up that G and F. When I roll it up, I hold the bottom note while I add the top note. Right hand starts on middle C, first finger. Then you reach up an octave, put your fifth finger on the higher C. Step down, fourth finger on B, second finger on G, third on A, back to B. Pick up your hand, first finger D sharp, second finger F sharp, third finger A, fifth finger C. You can play them all together, or you can roll them up. So when you roll up, again, you imagine that you're trying to play them together, but each note is a little bit later than the one before it. And I'm holding all the ones that I've already played. Then first finger back to middle C, third on F. Now the next chord has 3 notes, B, D sharp, and A, first, second, and fifth. For the next chord, you keep your first finger on B, move second finger down to D, put third finger on E, and move fifth finger down to G. So 1, 2, 3, 5. Take it from the beginning of part 1. Here we go. C, C, B, G, A, B, D sharp, F sharp, A, C, back to middle C, F, B, D sharp, A, B, D, E, G. Now first finger on C, we're going to walk up to E, 1, 2, 3. Fifth finger on G, second on D, first on C. Pick up and move first finger down to A, second finger on C. Now that first finger will move down to A flat and fifth finger on F, play them together. Pick up, move the first finger down one note to G, third finger on C, and fifth finger moves down one note to E. Second on C, step up to D. You're going to step up to E, but underneath it you add a few notes. So first finger is still on G, second finger C sharp, fourth finger on E, and you can play them together, or again you can roll them up. Then fifth finger on F. Let's take it from the B, D, E, G. 1, 2, 3, 5. C, D, E, G, D, C, A, C, A flat F, G, C, E, D, D, G, C sharp, E, F. Now pick up, the thumb moves down another note to F, second finger is on A, fifth finger on D, third finger and fourth finger should be above B and C. We're going to play them one after the other, first B, then C. Then we play that chord that we just played, but we altered a little bit. So first finger is still on F, second finger moves down to A flat, third finger is on B, and fifth finger still on D. 1, 2, 3, 5, F, A flat, B, D. Then pick up, move your fifth finger up to E, and then third finger on C. Let's go from the low A, first finger. C, A flat, F, G, C, E, C, D, G, C sharp, and E, F, F, A, D, B, C, F, A flat, B, D, E, C, and we've got just a little bit more to go to finish out part 1. Pick up, put your first finger on D, step up to E. Now first finger moves down to middle C, and on top of it you put third finger on F, fifth on A, pick up, first finger on A flat, second on B, fifth on E. I'm rolling this one, fourth finger on D. Let's go from the very beginning of part 1. First finger on middle C. C, B, G, A, B, D sharp, F sharp, A, C, back to middle C, F, B, D sharp, A, B, D, E, G, C, D, E, G, D, C, A, C, A flat, F, G, C, E, C, D, G, C sharp, E, F, F, A, D, B, C, F, A flat, B, D. I rolled that one, but you don't have to roll it. I usually don't. And then fifth finger on E, C, flat B, E, D. Both hands start on C's, fifth finger on the C below middle C, and first finger in the right hand on middle C. Here we go. So the way I do that roll up, I start with the left hand first, and then do the right hand notes. So if I were to do that in super slow motion, it would look like this. And that's how you have to start it. Then go a little bit faster, and a little bit faster, and then just kind of let it, I think of it as just like rolling it out on the piano. Okay? Let's do that much again. I'm going to add the pedal, and I'll say change when I'm changing the pedal, since a lot of you have been asking me about pedaling. So put down the pedal on with the first notes. Change, change, change. Okay? So when you're changing the pedal, you want to play the notes first and then change. And it's like the foot lags slightly behind the hands. You don't want to change while you're playing the notes, because then you have gaps in the sound. So hands first, then foot. Let's keep going. No pedal. Let's play that again from the left hand D, right hand C with pedal, and I'll say change. 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 Okay. Moving on, no pedal. Again, I'm rolling that. Let's go from the left hand F, right hand A, this time with pedal. So first you put down the pedal with the first notes. Change. 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 Change, change, change. Feels weird to say that word so many times in a row. But so changing the pedal. So if you've pushed down the pedal, imagine this is your foot. You push down your pedal, the change is basically a clearing of the pedal and then pushing it back down. So change, change. Notice that the emphasis is on the down. The up takes real quick. Up, down, up, down. So it's not up, down, up, it's up, down. Because you want the pedal down in order to have that sustaining effect. And if it's up, you've got no sustaining. So the only reason we come up is to just clear it so it doesn't get muddy sounding. So we really want to be down. It's like you can't wait to get back down, okay? Like that. We left the left hand on G and F. From here, we take the fifth finger down to low C, so we're 2 octaves below middle C. second finger on G, first on C, and then you hold that C while you take the second finger and fly it over the thumb. Then you snake the thumb out. Let's do that again. C, G, C, E. Fifth finger on A, second on the E that you just played, and then A above first finger. So that's another group of 3. A, E, A. We're going to have lots of groups of 3s. Then go back down to E, fifth finger on it, and group of 3, E, B, E, 5, 2, 1. Take that first finger up to G. Group of 3 is G, E, D sharp. 1, 2, 3. Then fourth finger on D. And then back to that G and F, 5 and 1. We've played that a few times now. Let's take it from the beginning of part 2. Low C, fifth finger. C, G, C, E. A, E, A, E, B, E, 5, 2, 1, G, E, D sharp, 1, 2, 3, D, G, and F. Then you go back down to that low C that started part 2, and we do something very similar to it. Fifth finger on C, G, C. This time when you go over, remember the last time we did second finger on E? We're going to do fourth finger on E. Okay? That leaves the rest of our hand to keep going. Third finger on G, second on B flat, first on middle C. So here's what the whole or arpeggio up looks like. 5, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fifth finger down to F, second on C, first on F, and then go back to that C. Next group of 3, D, C, F, 5, 2, 1. Okay, so my hand reaches, because even though I have small hands, I kind of hooked my pinky on this note, you can see, and then I use that to push myself to the C. If you're not comfortable doing that, just pick it up. It's fine. From here, pick up your thumb, move it down 1 note to E, second on C, fourth on A, and then first finger on D, fourth finger on G. So let's go back to that low C the second time through, the one that keeps on going up. So here we go. 5, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. F, C, F, C. D, C, F, pick up. E, C, A, D, G. We're going back down to that low C. And this one looks a lot like the beginning of part 2 with a slight fingering change. So it looks like this. Fifth finger on C, second on G, first on C. Remember the first one that we did in part 2, we went to second finger. We're going to third finger here on E. And then take your thumb out, put it on G. Let's take it from the beginning of part 2. Low C. first finger on E, second on G, fifth on C. Play them together. See these bottom two notes, G and E? You're going to play them one at a time, starting on G. Then you play the top note by itself, C. Then back down to the bottom note, E. Third finger should be above A, you're going to play it, and then back to your E. Looks like this. E, G, C. Play the middle note by itself, the bottom note, the top note, the bottom note. Here's A, and then back to the bottom note. Now the next part is the same thing that we did in part 1. Fourth finger on B, second on G, third on A, fourth on B. Remember this? You already know it. D sharp, F sharp, A, C. Okay, so we know that. We're not going to review it. Pick up your hand, third finger on F, first on C, second on D, back to your F. First finger on B, second on D sharp, fifth on A. Pick up the fifth finger, move it up one note to B. Pick it up again, move it down to G and add an E underneath it, third finger. First finger on B, second on C, third on D. Now take your thumb and sneak it under to E. Third finger on G, four on A, and then back to G. Let's do that little run. Third finger on E, fifth finger on G. Now you're going to walk it up from B. 1, 2, 3. Thumb goes under to E. Then G, A, G. Let's take it from the beginning of part 2. E, G, and C. Move your third finger down one note to F and add A above it with your fifth. Second on C. First on A. Back to your C. Then take your first finger that was on A, move it down to A flat, and above it add F, fifth finger. Play that A flat by itself, and then play C, second finger. Pick up, move your thumb down one note to G. Third finger on C, fifth on E. Now you play the bottom note by itself, the middle note by itself, and then fourth finger on D. That G again with your first finger. Second finger will be on B flat, third finger on C sharp, fifth finger on E. Pick up, move your fifth finger to F, and then from here, this little section is something we did exactly the same way in part 1. Looks like this, F, A, D, 1, 2, 5. The rhythm's slightly different, B, C, and here I'm rolling up the chord, F, A flat, B, D, and then fifth finger on E. We already know that, okay? And then to finish it out, take your first finger all the way down to E, second on G, fifth finger on middle C. Pick up, put your thumb on D, second on E. Play that E again, but this time with first finger, then second on A, fifth finger on D. You're going to roll it up. Low C in the left hand, E, G, and C in the right hand. much again, and this time I'll say change for pedal changes. Sorry if it gets annoying. It feels annoying to keep saying change, but I don't know how else to do it. So here we go. First you put down the pedal with the hands. Change. 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 Okay, now we're going to go on without pedal. Let's do that last little part with the pedal. So D in the left hand, F in the right hand. Pedal down. Change. Change. In this case, I'm electing to hold the pedal, even though it's sounding kind of blurry. Remember, we're doing quite slow right now, so if you're going the actual tempo, it won't sound quite so blurry because you're going to go on. So you can change it if you want to. I like the way it sounds, just holding it all the way through that measure. Okay, so let's move on without pedal. Left hand F, right hand A and F, 5 and 3. Let's do this last part with pedal. Left hand, 5th finger on F, right hand, 3rd on F, 5th on A. Down, pedal. Change. 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 Holding the pedal all the way through this measure. I like having that low C ring throughout. In part 3, the left hand comes all the way up, right in front of your body. So we're going to be on middle C, 5th finger. 3rd on E, 1st on G, then you come back to that E. You play those 4 notes again. Then 4th finger on D, 2nd on F, 1st on A, back to the F. Move down to G, 5th finger. Still that F, 2nd finger that you played before. 1st on A, and then 2nd finger goes over to B. Let's play it from the beginning of part 3. C, E, G, E. C, E, G, E. D, F, A, F, G, F, A, B. Pick up your 2nd finger, move it down to G. 4 on E, 1st on A, and then back to your G. 3rd on E, 5th on C, and then the A and G again, 1, 2. third on F, fifth on D, that A and G again, the F and D again. Now first finger on B, and then back to that G, second finger. Let's take it from the second finger on G, E, A, G. E, third finger, C, A, G. F, D, A and G again. Back to that F and D. And B, G. Third finger on E. Fifth on C. Third on E. And then G. Then we're going to play the same notes, but in a different order. C, E, G, E. Just like the beginning of part 3. So it went E, C, E, G, and then just like the beginning of part 3, C, E, G, E. Now fifth finger moves down one note to B. Third finger on D sharp. First on F sharp. And then second finger on D sharp, fifth on A, that D sharp again, that F sharp again. Now we're going to play that A with the fourth finger. Let's play it from the B. D sharp, F sharp, D sharp second finger, A, D sharp, F sharp, A, fourth finger. Now fifth finger on G. It's a group of 3. It's going to be G, D, G. 5, 2, 1. Next group of 3 is F, D, F. Same fingering. 5, 2, 1. Next group of 3 is E, B, D. Same fingers. 5, 2, 1. Then fifth finger moves down one note to D. First finger on A, move that first finger down one note to G. Now you're going to lift and put your second finger on the low G. Okay, let's take it from the group of 3 that is G, D, G. 5, 2, 1. F, D, F. E, B, D. D, A, G, G. Beginning of part 3. Let's go. Fifth finger on C. Right hand, lift it off on E and D, pick up, fifth finger move to high G, then first finger on C, third on E, together, back to that G, E by itself, back to the G. Then you play that again. This time when you go back to the E, it's second finger, and then fourth finger on G. Let's do that again. G, C and E, G, E, G. C and E, G, second finger on E, fourth on G. Now, first finger is still on C, third finger will be on F, 4 on G, play the F by itself, back to the G, take your thumb down one note to B, play B and F, 1 and 3, back to the G, F, G. Take it from beginning of part 3, fifth finger on G. 2 and 4. From here, first finger on C, second on E, fifth on A, roll it up. Then just play the A by itself. C and F, 1 and 3. Fourth finger on G. Now we're going to play the same notes as the beginning of part 3 with different fingering. So 1 and 2 on C and E, 4 on G, E, G, C and E, G, E, G. Second finger on D sharp, third finger on F sharp, fifth on A, play the F sharp by itself, A. Repeat that, D and F sharp, D sharp and F sharp, sorry, A, F sharp. Now you're going to play that A again with fourth finger. Then first finger on D, third on G, fifth on B. Play that G by itself, step up to A, play the chord again. Then second finger on G, third on B. Okay, before we go any further, let's go back to that part that happens the second time through with a different fingering. So 1 and 2, C and E. Here we go. Fourth finger, step it up, second finger, sorry, now, first finger on D, second on G, fifth on D, play them together, play the bottom note by itself, then fourth finger on G, now C, F, and A, 1, 3, and 5, pick up, move your thumb down one note to B, second finger on D, third finger is still on F, and then move your fifth finger up to B. So 1, 2, 3, 5, B, D, F, B. From the beginning of part 3, fifth finger on G. This is a long note. Right hand plays by itself, just the first note, and then together. long time while the left hand is allowed to be the star. Let's do that much with pedal, and I will tell you when I'm changing. Pedal down. Change. Change. So pedal is not very active here for a couple of reasons. When you're higher up on the piano, it doesn't get muddy as quickly. And also, in this particular section, I kind of want it to sound dreamy. So it sounds good to me. If you want to change more often, that's fine. Moving on, no pedal. Left hand, third finger is on E, right hand first on C, second on E. Let's do that with pedal. Left hand, third finger on E, right hand C and E, 1 and 2. Pedal down. Change. 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 Left hand was on G, second finger, and we're going to put fifth finger on the low C, second on G, first on E, and then second finger rolls over to G. Very similar to what we've done before. Then pick up, fifth finger is on A, second on E, first on A, second on E. Pick up your fifth finger, move it down to low E, second on B, first on E, and second finger goes over again to G. Thumb comes out, excuse the chihuahua coughing. First finger on B, back to your G, third finger on F sharp, fourth finger on D sharp. Let's go from the beginning of part 4, low C. G, E, fly over to G, pick up, A, E, A, E, E, B, E, G, B, G, F sharp, D sharp. Fifth finger should be right above D, play it. Second on A, and then C. That's a group of 3, D, A, C. Pick up and move to that G and F that we've played several times. Pick up, fifth finger on C, second on G. First finger reach up to E, step it down, D, second finger. Thumb goes under to middle C. Second finger on B flat, third on G, fourth on E. Let's take it from that D, A, C. 5, 2, 1. G and middle C. You can play that F again with fifth finger. Repeat the middle C. Take fifth finger down one note to E. Repeat the C. Second finger on A. Take your thumb up to C sharp. Fifth finger on D. Back to the C with your first finger. Pick up. You're going to do a little arpeggio. Fifth finger on G. Second on D. First on F. Third finger comes over to A flat. And then second finger on B. Like that. Okay, let's take it from the F, third finger. C, fifth finger on F. C, E, C, A, C sharp, D, C, now G, D, F, A flat, B. Let's go from the beginning of part 4, low C. Right hand plays this chord in the last section, B, D, F, B. You're going to pick up your hand and move everything up one note. So 1, 2, 3, 5 goes to C, E, G, and C. Repeat the bottom note. Take your second finger over to B. Come back to the chord you just played. The only difference is third finger, instead of being on G, will be on A. Okay, so the first chord we did was this. Now when we play it again, it's that. So G moves up to A. Everything else stays the same. Play the bottom note, then second finger on D. Now 1, 2, 3, 5 on B, E, G, B. Then you can play a couple of octaves. Remember, octave is 8 notes. G, G, A, A, and back to that chord you just played. Then again, same fingering, 1, 2, 3, 5. Our notes will be D sharp, F sharp, A, and C. Let's play that much. So starting with the last chord of section 3. Okay, so you already have played this. You're going to pick up and move up one note for each finger. Pick up, move first finger to A, second on C, fifth on F. Then play the bottom 2 notes one at a time. Pick up, 1, 2, 3, 5, B, D sharp, F, and A. You hold all the notes except the top one. You pick up your pinky and move it up one note to B. Then, first finger still on B, second on D, third on E, fifth on G. First finger on G, third on C. Now F, B flat, D, 1, 2, 4. Fifth finger on E. Let's go from the A, C, F, 1, 2, 5. second finger on A, first on F, pick up, fifth finger on high F, first on A flat, fifth finger on E, first on G, third on C, fourth on D. Now C sharp and E, fingers 3 and 5, back to that G, first finger, and then F, fifth finger. Let's take it from the second finger on A, F, high F, A flat, E, G, C, D, C sharp and E, G, F. Pick up that fifth finger and put it on D, second on A, first on F, then B and C, 3 and 4, one at a time. Now, first finger on F, second on A flat, third on B, fifth on D, you're going to roll it up. F, A flat, B, D, 1, 2, 3, 5. And then pick up your fifth finger, move it up one note to E. Let's do that last section. Fifth finger on D, A, F, B, C, F, A flat, B, D, rolling it up, and then E. Hands together, low C, fifth finger in the left hand, and the right hand does that chord, C, E, G, C, 1, 2, 3, 5. Let's do that much with pedal. So pedal down, change, 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 change. Now moving on without pedal. Let's do this last part with pedal. So left hand fifth finger on D, right hand A, C, F, 1, 2, 5, pedal down. Change, change, change. Moving on with no pedal. Adding pedal now, left hand third finger on F, right hand second on A, so pedal down. Change, 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 change. The left hand in part 5 is kind of similar to part 3. So again, we're in the higher part of the piano. Fifth finger is on middle C, first on G, third on E, and then come back to that G. We do it again. second on F, come back to that A. Now fifth finger jumps down to G, first finger on F, second on D, back to that F. Let's play that much. C, G, E, G. Do it again. D, A, F, A, G, F, D, F. Now, fifth finger on D, first on A. I have a group of three, G, D, F, 5, 2, 1. G, D, F. And then here's the very last part. Fifth finger on C, second on G, first on D, second finger goes over, and then the thumb comes out and plays the G. Let's play it from the D, fifth finger. A, G, D, F. C, G, D, E, G. Part 5 is quite short. Let's do part 5 from the beginning. Right hand is also pretty similar to part 3. First finger on high C, fifth on G, third on E, back to the G. Now C and E, 1 and 3, G, E, G. And then this is like part 3 also. C and F, 1 and 3, fourth finger on G, third on F, fourth on G. Now I'm going to play that C and F again, but it's going to be fingers 1 and 2, because we need 3 for G, 4 on A, fifth on B. Let's do that much. C, G, E, G. 1, 5, 3, 5. Pick up your fifth finger, move it up 1 note to high C. Thumb reaches down an octave to C. Fifth finger on A. Now octave B. Then we have D, E, and C. So on the performance video, I used fingers 1, 2, and 5, like that. If that doesn't feel good to you, you can also use the thumb to play those bottom 2 notes, like that. So you just kind of like stick out your thumb, and then put the fifth finger on C and play them together. You could do that too, okay? So either 1, 2, and 5, or just 1 and 5, either way is fine. From here, first finger on E, second on A, fifth on D. Okay, let's do all of part 5, starting on C. Left hand middle C, right hand high C. You notice they're playing the same notes at the same time? Pretty cool. pedal, put down the pedal, here we go. That was my arrangement of Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Let me know what you think of it, how you're doing. If you have any questions, leave some comments here. Let me know that you're here, okay? Remember, it takes time to get better and better at playing the piano. It does not happen overnight, but if you put in consistent effort, you definitely will improve. As always, remember, have fun. I'll see you soon. Bye.